Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the showcase of my Fists of Fire Assassin after the PD2 Day 3 reset of Season 11. Yeah, let's get into it. I'll go over the gear, then I'll go over the stats, and then I'll go over the skills. So I'll go over my gear first, and then I'll talk about alternatives and what you should use to get started. So my gear is a +4, -15, 3 socket fire lizards, 3 perfect facets, a -15 40 res Cures, slammed with 2 sockets, 2 arms, an amulet I crafted, Usin, 18 or res, blood ammy, 5 LPK, gold fine, magic fine. Unfortunately got a bad slam. Other claw is a 4 skill Stalker's Cull with 3 fire facets. Have a 2 skill 3 socket Arcane's Valor with 3 fire facets. 30-20 gloves with faster block rate. Belt is Sigurd's Staunch, the new belt, with a reduced curse duration, really nicely rolled one. Have a low rolled Wisp with Vitality slammed. We have a 3 MPK slammed BK ring. Shadow Dancers with LPK. I'll go over the charms. So we have 1 Fast Run Fire Large charm, 53-20 Torch, 48-20-10 Annie, and some various faster run walk, life, MF, res, all charms, and a couple of attack rating ones as well. On swap, we have the 1 CTA we made, 2-4, and a random lidless. Merc Scare is Infinity, Flickering Flame, first one I rolled, 3 aura. Nice little chest that I found, ED, DR, res, 2 socket one, light PDR, MDR, a couple IAS jewels in it. I think it's like a min damage IAS and a poison res IAS. Ghoul hides. Mostly, well, yeah, the Merc's entirely self-found. Nosferatus and Gore Riders. Alright, so that's the gear. Now we'll go over the stats. So we have 13 to 20k Fists of Fire damage, 10.2k attack rating. Here, you want to aim for about 10k with Infinity. 9,000 defense, 1800 life. Could be a bit higher if we get some better gear, better charms, I guess. 185 strength to wear the belt. I've pumped a bit of extra dexterity just for attack rating. If you get some attack rating slams on like your Wisp or your belt, something like that, maybe your gloves, you can drop dexterity and have a bit more health. Over the advanced stats, so yeah, capped res, a bit of stacked fire, and the resist fire aura. 75 minus enemy fire res. We have the 86 FHR breakpoint. We have the 32 faster block rate breakpoint. Capped IS, 7 frame. 8 LPK and 3 MPK, 71 magic find, 200 gold find. I didn't show the GCs, did I? Yeah, they're all faster unlock. And Geeds. Alright, that's the stats. And yeah, a lot of faster unlock, 119 there. And the skills, max Fist of Fire, max Tiger Strike, max Dragonflight, 1 point Blade Shield, max Shadow Warrior, and then the remainder of your points you want to split between Burst of Speed and Weapon Block. You want to make sure you have enough soft points into Weapon Block to make sure you have 32 faster block rate. So you can get block rate slammed on your gloves or on your boots. Boots rolls 10 faster block rate, gloves rolls 10 to 20. Yeah, just make sure you have enough points into a Weapon Block, give you 32 faster block rate. And after that, if you can spend 1 point to get 1% parry chance, it's worth it. And after that, I just dump into burst of speed just for the run walk. You can sacrifice some run walk for a bit more block though, if you want to be a bit tankier. Alright, gear alternatives. So to start off mapping, I used full Nat set. So Nat's helm, Nat's armor, Nat's boots, Nat's claw. And your offhand claw, you can use Stalker's Cull or Fire Lizards or Whispering Mirage. You've got a few options there. And yeah, amulet, you just want like a 3 martial arts blue amulet. Gloves, just any 3 martial arts blue gloves. 1 Raven Frost. Belt and second ring can just be whatever. Maybe like a Dungo's and like a second Raven Frost just for the attack rating. And just like plain martial arts skills. That's all you need to get started mapping. And you can put that together for about 1 to 2 high runes. So yeah, pretty cheap to start mapping with this build. And you can do like 9-10 minute D1 maps pretty easily. And the merc you want to use if you're starting out is just a Vigor merc with like a Puff Spitter, Act 1 Vigor merc. And yeah, as far as like the end game setup, there is like a staple. I'd say a Blood Amulet is your best bet. Like the run walk and the life per kill are just really nice. Claws, you definitely want at least one Stalker's Cull. I think 1's good, because usually you want to go to 3 charges with this build. 3 Fists of Fire charges before you Dragonflight. So 1 Stalker's is good. Definitely want 1. And your second claw, you've got a few options. You can go Fire Lizards. You can go Whispering Mirage for an extra shadow. Or you could go like a crafted claw. Say a Bountiful or a Caster Craft Claw. And technically you could get like Dream Scenario. You could get a 7 Fists of Fire 3 Socket Claw. With like MPK on it or something. That would probably be the dream. Gloves. Yeah, 3 martial arts. 20 IS is nice if you want to run like maps that have minus attack speed or decrepify maps. And yeah, slam faster block rate is pretty good. And armor's the one where you've got a lot of options. You can go arcanes, you can go steel carapace, you can go Rathma armor in game. You can go enigma if you want to teleport. If you do that, I'd try and get I'd say at least 42 FCR if possible. So like you probably use a rack with enigma, maybe a couple FCR slams somewhere. Your belt, Stiggards is quite nice. Gives you a lot of defense. You can go Dungo's in that slot. Dungo's is really good. You got like Rathma belt. You got a rack if you're using enigma. And yeah, rings, I think 1 BK and 1 Wisp is good. Yeah, Shadow Dancers are good, or you can use like try res boots if you need res, also an option. Yeah, that's the gearing. Now let's run a map. So the game style was build 3 charges and then Dragonflight. You can also Dragonflight on 2 charges, which is fine. As long as you're not Dragonflighting on 1 charge, you're good with this build. And on single target, you want to use Dragon Claw, because it releases your charges twice. Does crazy damage single target. You can also do fortified maps on this build. The meteors on the third charge of Fist of Fire are half physical, half fire. So they're really nice for killing the fire immunes. I still wouldn't run fire immune maps though. Yeah, you can run any map that has non-fire immunes and it's really good. Boss. Kid. Oh yeah, and the Merc's the Defiance Merc, by the way. E? Alright, cool. I will leave that till the end. And if you got any questions, just post it in the comments. I think I've covered most things. Hard to remember everything, but yeah, I've covered most things. Spine health? Sick. Yeah, I've had a crazy start to the season. Probably my luckiest ever season so far. I've been grinding pretty hard as well. Like 14 hours a day of mapping. The first 2 days. The first 3 days rather. So total kills, we're at 155k. And Blade is 56 hours across 3 days. Alright, Geed, what you got? Not a great one. In fact, pretty terrible one. We'll go for the Demon Machine. Alright, let's have a look at the loot. Bale of Steel, 70, and a brick. Steel Skull, whatever, slam it. Demon Machine, 5 sockets, 1-3 Grisama. Alright, cool, that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Cheers guys, GG's.